Be you. Be unapologetic about the things that bring you joy, about your own growth, about moving the needle into the right direction. You know, I think that so often in life, even me from time to time, I'll put a lot of value on what other people are thinking or, how my relationships develop with other people. But at the end of the day, just be you. People will come into your life, people will leave your life, but you need to just be yourself. And it's not about being perfect. It's not about being this ideal person. It's about being you. And that's the most important thing that we can do. And, as you build yourself up, as you learn to figure yourself up, you need to be someone who's there for yourself. And you need to be someone who you can depend on and who you can lean on in times of need. Of course, having people in your life is super important. I have a great support system around me, but, when push comes to shove, I have myself. And I've built this relationship with myself over the last couple of years, and I'm proud of myself because I know that what I need to do to feel fulfillment in my own life, to feel happiness and to feel grateful for who I am and for what I'm doing. I know that I'm not perfect today. I know that there's always going to be parts of me that are seeking out change and that are uncomfortable. And sometimes I'll just have a pit in my stomach and I'll just be upset, and that's okay. I'm not asking myself to be this perfect person that doesn't feel anything bad, or I'm not chasing this ideal life where I have no problems, because behind mountains are more mountains. There's always going to be something in your life. There's always going to be problems for you. But it's about how you respond to those problems, and it's about how you decide to grow as a person. It's about what you decide to feed yourself in a real way, to grow, to just allow yourself to be. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm just going to be me. I'm going to smile and watch and know that, the steps that I'm taking right now are actually going towards a better me, a stronger me. But where I'm at right now is here. So you have to take today with a grain of salt that this is the last moment you'll ever be, right here, today, right now. And if you can sit with that, if you can choose to be happy about your life, and if you can choose to feel the good things, not every day is a good day, but there's good things in every single day if you decide to look for the beauty of each moment. It's not ignoring the bad. It's not rubbing it off as if it's nothing, because you can't lie to yourself, There's always going to be you, and your truth. So you can't make up a fake story. You have to deal with what you're going through. And sometimes that's listening. That's sometimes saying, hey, you know what? I feel bad about this and I got to think about it. But you're not your thoughts. Your thoughts are just your thoughts. You can choose to be happy right now. You can choose to implement positivity into your situation right now. You can choose to look at it through different lenses, through different perspectives. Through perspective, you learn to just be. There's the seeing eye and the perceiving eye. I think it's really important that sometimes we just take a step back and just see things for what they are and just appreciate them for what they are, the good and the bad. But you know what? Smile and watch, just watch as you unfold into the person you're becoming. Make deliberate action to be better every single day, absolutely. As I always say, move the needle into the right direction. But you can't stop. You can't stop moving. Even if you go slowly, make progress, do one thing, little by little, day by day, moment by moment, situation by situation, we grow based on our actions, based on what we want for ourselves, So today, do that. Go for that walk, read a page of your book, contribute to something that's bigger than you are. Tell someone you love them. Be vulnerable. Be vulnerable with yourself. Be kind to the world around you. Positivity will always find its way back to you, because how you see yourself is how you see the world. It's So I'm going to choose to love myself today, regardless of what's in my life, regardless of the problems that I'm having, regardless of the negativity I may encounter that may already be here. Be you. You are a person who wants to just be. Like, we're human beings, not human doings. Go through the process, appreciate the people around you. Watch your life. Don't lose this moment. Do something for yourself. The best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. The second best time is now, right? Start now, start little, but you have to go. You have to do it for yourself because no one's going to do it for you. No one's going to nudge you into that direction. Many people may walk the path with you, but no one's going to walk it for you. So you need to go. You need to go right now for you, to be you. Love yourself. Love the people around you. Love yourself into your change. Change is not a bad thing. It just is. It's natural. We're never solid in our identity. Be open-minded to the fact that you can change, that you can do more, that you don't have to be who you were yesterday. Stop looking in the past so much. You're not going that way anyways. Look to now, because there is no past self to overcome, and there is no future self to achieve. It's who you are now. It's who you want to be now. What do you want to do? I know what I want to do. I want to be me for myself. I don't care if it's by myself. Who are you when no one's watching? What do you do when the lights are turned off and it's just you in your own head? Grow. That's that. That's what I've got for today. I feel so passionately about trying to improve today. And I can't wait for another beautiful opportunity to allow myself to be who I am. Be you. Be all of you and be for you.